Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Happy holidays to all of you. I'm bringing this message to you on Christmas Eve. So, wishing you a warm and wonderful Christmas and New Year's. This reading is date specific because I'm doing your 2024 Love Tarot forecast. So we're going to look at something that you need to release from 2023. Which is how about all of 2023, and then we'll take a look at the year ahead. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Gemini. That's fine. If you feel the need to reverse the energies and if it speaks to you as your own personal story, that is okay. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy holidays. So happy you found me. And if you enjoy the reading, please consider joining us more regularly by subscribing below. All right, I am pulling from Prairie Majesty Oracle to activate the reading. From this deck, you get a word for the year, a totem, and a question or thought to ponder. Perfect for Gemini. The word of the year for you is notice. Notice. Your totem is the crow, and your question to ponder is, what can I learn from observation? This is pretty powerful. Anytime I see winged creatures like birds, I think of air signs. So you're being called to sort of maybe speak less, observe more. What can I learn from observation? Right? And you're kind of going to be noticing your surroundings for 2024. What a great message. I like that. I have a lot of Libra in my chart, not any Gemini, but a lot of Libra. So I will take the air message from your card and apply it. Notice from my observations. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull the spread, give you my general impressions. We'll get some details from the clarifiers. Here we go for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So, this first card here is something that you need to release from 2023. It's the Three of Pentacles. And because the Three of Pentacles requires some cooperation, co-creation, collaborative energy, it's where we begin to build foundations. Feels to me like there's been an absence of cooperation in your connection. So that's what you're releasing, is something that sort of didn't get the foundations started, because the energy for the year ahead for you is Queen of Pentacles. This is building your own stability. This is sort of your own sovereignty in your own 3D domain. Queen of Pentacles can be a feminine archetype of a life partner, so some life partnership may evolve over 2024. But because you're being called to sort of release where you didn't get the cooperation, 2024 is about finding the groundedness within yourself. What's coming toward you in 2024? Knight of Cups, an offer from the heart, maybe some romance is on deck, something for you to explore. Ace of Pentacles represents a whole new beginning. Are you feeling it, Gemini? It's good. Now, an important lesson you're learning in 2024. Four of Cups, disappointments, disillusionments in matters of the heart, maybe missed opportunities or perceived missed opportunities. And in your next highest timeline, I think we're going to be resolving some conflicts. Five of Wands isn't telling me necessarily that you're going to bump up against conflict, but maybe that there are some conflicts that get resolved, outside sources of interference that sort of move off your path. All right, so let's jump in with some clarifiers. King of Cups. There's the Five of Wands, see? Nine of Swords. So there's been some outside interference with someone that coming in here as representative of the keeper of your heart. right? So it's a deep and abiding love, but there's been either a conflict between you or an outside source of interference that kept this from being a more collaborative connection. Nine of Swords underneath, you've been worried, anxiety ridden, sleepless over it. That's what you're letting go. So now let's see the Queen of Pentacles for 2024, the overall energy. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Lovers. I feel like some good news is coming your way. You know why? Because on some level, I feel Queen of Pentacles, you're just in your own sovereignty. It's about taking control of your environment. Remember, I said you're going to be noticing your environment more. What do you need to notice? Some positive messages, maybe some kind of good news may come in. That's always a Page of Wands reference, but because it's clarified with the Eight of Wands, I feel there's some uplifting, good communication, and possibly around some form of union, reunion, the Lover's card. And I feel like it comes after you release the fact that this person hasn't really been cooperative, and you kind of forge your own path forward from a position of stability and groundedness. Then the good news comes in. So I do feel it's going to be a year of positive communication, especially when it comes to, choice. The Lover's card represents choice. And of course, it is the union of souls. It is soulmate energy, twin flame energy, but it begins with a choice. And I sort of feel you're going to choose you first. Queen of Pentacles. And that can also be a self-care card. So it feels to me like you go back to basics for yourself, taking care of you, and then a year of some positive, uplifting, good news kind of communication unfolds. Let's see the Knight of Cups coming toward you. There it is. Emperor, divine masculine, coming toward you with an offer from the heart. Maybe, yes, maybe to repair something, to mend some fences, some reconciliation. Wow, Three of Wands. It's what you can look forward to, what you can anticipate. Ships coming in. Yes, this is what's coming toward you. So, for all the lack of co-creative, cooperative energy you got from this person, who I think the King of Cups is the Emperor, because of some outside source of conflict, or maybe some conflict between you, the minute you release it, the minute you say, I'm done with that. And what you're done with is the tension. What you're done with is feeling like you have to compete with some outside source of interference for this person's affection, right? For their emotional availability. That's what you're going to release. And you're going to focus on you, Queen of Pentacles. And then something really positive begins to unfold. And this kind of came up last year at this time when I was doing the 2023 forecasts. And I said over and over and over again, sign after sign after sign, the same message kept coming through. The minute you release what you've got a vice grip on, what you've been holding onto so tightly and expecting, and sort of, like when we have an expectation of how something's going to turn out, and we get kind of stubbornly attached to that outcome, it eludes us. The minute we release and come into more of a state of flow and or focusing on ourselves, then the thing that has eluded us tends to show up. That's what I think I'm seeing here. Ace of Pentacles for you to explore. Brand new beginning. Maybe a big offer coming in from this person. I'm seeing, like, if I didn't know better, and this may just be for one person watching, like engagement and marriage plans. Literally, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands is an offer. We call that, tarot readers often, not always, call the Ace of Pentacles the engagement ring card, because it's a big ass offer. So I definitely feel you're in your power, and sovereignty. Queen of Wands comes through now. This is something that you're exploring from a position of strength and that energy of the power of your allure and your passion. And it kind of propels you beyond anything that's been a struggle in the past. So this new beginning could just be that. And it could lead to some life partnership. We do have Queen of Pentacles. We also have this Emperor here. But I feel like it's something that you attract to yourself. Even though you'll be exploring it, I feel like you're going to also explore your powers of the law of attraction. And the law of attraction demands that we act as if we already have the thing that we're trying to manifest. For you, I would say the feeling. What you're trying to manifest is a feeling of somebody wearing their heart on their sleeve with nothing to hide and being emotionally available and very giving and very much, like let's work things out, meet in the middle, win-win outcomes being forged. And instead of expectation, there's anticipation of something wonderful coming your way. That's the shift I feel for you. Let's see the Four of Cups, big lesson you'll learn. Nine of Cups, the Star, Death card. Okay, so when the Death card comes up from the bottom of the deck, it's sort of like an internal awareness of what has to change. What parts of us do we need to leave behind so that some new aspect of ourselves can be born into its place? I feel like you're going to learn that all hope was not lost, that there is a path to emotional comfort, self-satisfaction, wish fulfillment, and it comes from embracing our shadow and then growing from it, making the changes that are necessary. And I've pointed to a few. You're going to release expectation and embrace anticipation. And you're going to act as if something already belongs to you energetically, the feeling of it, so that when it arrives, it's a claiming energy. And it comes by way of releasing those parts of yourself, those behaviors, those, perceptions that we get roped into that aren't serving you anymore. So I feel you're going to learn that no hope was lost, that you didn't miss a big opportunity, Four of Cups, and that past disillusionment can evolve into something that brings, dreams come true, miracles manifested, and lots of wish fulfillment. So in your next highest timeline, we have the Five of Wands, which we had here in something to be released. Yes, yes. So I said we're going to resolve and reconcile this conflict that you're releasing. Now we had the King of Cups in the opener. We have the King of Wands, love and passion. Now we have a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. So I feel you kind of get the spark back, and we've got all the beautiful happiness to unfold. Your happily ever after is available to you through forgiveness, second chances. Reconciliation is all over this reading, but also release of attachments to expectations of things that never happened, because the minute you let it go, all of a sudden it comes back around, almost by magic. I know, but it's true. So it's my lived experience, and that's why I do the work I do. I feel something really powerful is coming your way here, Gemini, in 2024. Now I'm going to give you the astrology of what showed up. It's just extra added confirmation. If it doesn't speak to you, it doesn't invalidate the reading. It's just a little extra. The extended, there's a link in the description box below in the first sentence. And that's the romance reading, where we're going to look at the forecast for if somebody is coming back from the past, and or if someone new is coming on your path. So for those of you who have questions about that and only see bits and pieces of this that speak to you, that would be a perfect way to kind of dig deeper. That's what we're going to do in the extended. So for this part of the reading, we have King of Cups is Scorpio energy, Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. So that kind of kicks off right away. We're in Capricorn season. So we have the Page of Wands is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Lovers is Gemini. Knight of Cups is Pisces. Emperor is Aries. We've got Queen of Wands is more Aries. What a good match of personality. The Star is Aquarian energy. The Death card is Scorpio. King of Wands is Leo. And we close out with Pluto, who's making a big move this year into Aquarius. So Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. That is what I have for you. Notice your surround. I love this message for you. What can I learn from observation? You can learn that you're more powerful than you know. I know, it's exciting. So the link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, merry, merry, happy, happy, and I'll see you in 2024.